Welcome to the 50 Forgotten Cardinals Companion Podcast, where you learn about every player from Icebox Chamberlain to Aledmus Diaz and everyone in between. Your hosts are me, Will Saulsbery, author of 50 Forgotten Cardinals, and my good friend Mr. Wesley Wingate, Cardinals fan, musician extraordinaire. So come along with us on this journey for 50 Forgotten Cardinals.
Welcome to 50 Forgotten Cardinals, St. Louis. I'm Will Saulsbery.
I'm Wes Wingate in Columbia.
This is the companion podcast, episode 3 to the book, 50 Forgotten Cardinals, penned by yours truly. And Wes and I have known each other for 25 years?
Something like that, yep.
Jesus. That's crazy because like 1998 was like 5 years ago.
I know.
Whew. Episode 3. We're talking about Theodore Breitenstein, 5'9", 167 pounds from St. Louis, Missouri. He pitched for the organization from 1891 to 1896 and 1901. 251 games, went 94 and 125 with 3 saves, a 4.28 ERA, and 1,934 innings pitched, which is just insane. Old Theo had seasons where he threw 282 innings, 382, 447.1. The only year he led the league in innings pitched. Wild.
That's bonkers.
And you made a point, though his stats were good, they were extreme.
Yeah. Well, what's the story you told about? He's a bullpen guy, but he got the chance to start one game. And what years was this?
Yeah. So like they let him finally start a game, last game of 1891. He throws a no-hitter, and they were like, oh, okay, well, you can start.
Well, yeah, I guess I wanted you to talk about why you picked old Theo. They aren't particularly good numbers, but there's some fun stuff in there.
I went through the history of the organization. I clicked through every single year of every roster they fielded. And I'm trying to find a way to find guys I haven't heard of. One, he has an awesome name. And then he led the team in WAR in 1893 and 1894 with 11.5 and 9.3. So that jumped out at me. And then when I dug into his past, this one particular story I'll tell, I was like, this guy's got to be in the book. So they said, quote, his performances were up and down, to put it lightly. And I was like, was it due to talent, workload, or possibly whiskey? We've all showed up a little less than ready for work. And there was a story that after a doubleheader, he, quote, filled up on Indiana whiskey. I've never had Indiana whiskey. It can't be better than Missouri whiskey.
Yeah, I wonder what that means exactly. Who's your whiskey?
Exactly. Bathtub whiskey. He refused to board the train to Louisville. 3 teammates, quote, attempted by main force to put him back on the train, but failed. It says after he sobered up, which God knows how long that took, he apologized to the manager and the team, which is just wild.
How did he catch up with them is the question.
I know, they just run after the train hammered.
So he had a drinking problem, you're saying, Will?
You know, maybe he had a hurt arm solution. That's probably what he called it.
Lack of cortisone solution.
Oh, God, yeah, I can't even imagine. Like we've talked about in the other episodes.
This would be a good segue into the story you told about his contract and the unique stipulation in there regarding his drinking.
So Vonda Air had doubts about the future. Had once Breitenstein pitched erratically, so he got paid a decent salary, a little over $1,200 a year. But there was a temperance clause. That's how old this is. The word temperance was used. If he was caught drinking, he was fined $100. It happened once. And this is another quote.
So he got away with it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So the Society for American Baseball Research, I pulled so much from them for this book. They are amazing. Listen to this. Breitenstein and Jag Juice, quote, hard liquor, had been trotting a rapid heat lately. He's the only player on the team who's been fined this season. And if he insists on dailying with this stuff, that purloins the brain, an indefinite suspension will be a result. It's like, oh, that's so wild. And then he pitched. This is how long ago this was. After that 1893 season, the mound was moved from 50 feet back to 60 feet 6 inches, and he compiled an unimpressive 9-19.
That's when that happened, huh?
Yeah.
So that stayed that way till Gibson, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Well, the distance is the same. I guess they didn't lower the mound till Gibson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
That is wild.
Yeah. Which
I don't think it was because of Theo though.
No, and you made the point. So he throws 438 innings, but he goes 19-30. He leads the league in losses in 1895. He lost 30 times. And then the one thing you and I talked about earlier off air, April 29th, 1901. Okay. Who doesn't remember this day? He throws 5 innings, gives up 13 runs. Only 2 were earned.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you have any more info on this? Were they
find any other stats?
How many errors? How many wild pitches?
First of all, you got to think he's hungover, right?
Well,
when I'm hungover, I am not in the best mood. And I can imagine just getting shelled and your teeth, just like how many errors that took and just the rage that would fill me.
Just blind rage. Just hitting people on purpose.
He's a guy who throws 56 complete games and he gets pulled after 5. Like, just. I would be drilling guys.
Kind of outing that only Indiana whiskey can cure.
Exactly. So old Theo, Brett, Fee, or Bright, he had a million nicknames. Work hard, play hard.
Nice German boy.
And it's crazy. So we'll end on this note. So he was being interviewed at Sportsman's Park by the by the Sporting News in 1929, long after he retired, and he quote felt that pitchers were getting soft. He says, "Now if a boy is hitting the first couple of innings, they put blankets on him and he's through for 4 days." Like, I love that no matter what era history you go.
These slackers don't even pitch 50 games a year anymore. I love it.
God, it's amazing. These old personalities. I'm so excited we get to bring these to people, bring some life to them. Our next episode, we got Ed Knockney. I think that's how you pronounce it. A guy who actually is over 6 feet tall, which is the first in our book to reach the 6-foot margin. God bless him. So he's up next, and he'll be followed by the great Bobby Wallace and Homer Doc Smoot.
That's a good baseball name right there.
Homer. I said his name's. Your name's already. You're giving names Homer, and you need a nickname of Doc.
Just being greedy.
All right. So, as the kids say, smash that subscribe button. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I don't even know. If you want your copy of 50 Forgotten Cardinals, check the show notes. Click through. Learn more about me. Learn more about Wes, our accomplishments, and the things we've done in this world on this mortal coil. So until next time, I'm Will Saulsbery.
Theo! Wes Wingate. Bye-bye.
You've been listening and watching 50 Forgotten Cardinals.